Although the likelihood of being attacked by a shark while swimming or surfing at the beach is extremely low, Aaron Romento met an untimely and tragic end on a fateful day in 1992 when he came into contact with a tiger shark off the coast of West Oahu. This is his story. Hit like and subscribe. This is Fierce. Shark attacks are one of the most well-known and terrifying threats that people who visit beaches face. But how likely is it that you'll actually get bitten? The International Wildlife Museum states that, despite widespread fear of these deadly creatures, the odds of being attacked and killed by a shark are 1 in 3.75 million. The odds are less than those of dying from a stroke, a firework mishap, or a lightning strike. Sharks that can be fatal, such as the great white, bull, and tiger sharks, are known to inhabit the oceans off the coast of Australia. Most shark attacks occur near the shore, typically on sandbars or between sandbars where sharks can become trapped during low tide. Aaron Romento was born in Hawaii and had a remarkable passion for water sports. He couldn't simply get enough once he was in the water. On a November day back in 1992, Aaron wanted to catch one more wave before returning home. The 18-year-old was looking to relax a bit, as he was working more shifts to help his mother, Viola. That same week, she had lost her job and was so stressed about her family's income that Aaron offered to get more shifts at his job to help her out. The 18-year-old was working as a car lot attendant at Thrifty Car Rentals, and for his day off, he decided to do what he loved most, enjoying the wonderful waves of Oahu along with his friends. At around 9 a.m., Aaron and a few of his friends made their way to Kiau Beach, not known to be a touristy beach, but more intended as a camping site. The beach is perfect if you want to camp in front of the ocean and enjoy the view. But on that day, Aaron thought it was a perfect location for some bodyboarding. Bodyboarding is a water sport that originated in the Hawaiian Islands, in which the surfer rides a bodyboard on the crest, face, and curl of a wave while carrying the surfer toward the shore. It's similar, but not quite, to surfing. However, both sports are among the world's favorites, with many fans and people eager to take up one or the other. The main difference between surfing and bodyboarding lies in the way you ride the wave. Some people enjoy catching bigger waves standing up, while others lie down on the bodyboard. Aaron loved both, but considering he was venturing to a new beach, he decided to take his bodyboard as it was safer. Thus, shortly after 9 a.m., the 18-year-old boy arrived at the beach and wasted no time jumping into the warm morning water. Despite the rocky shoreline, Aaron managed to get in and out of the water as he wished. However, something in the back of his mind was urging him to go home. He didn't listen to that voice and insisted on proving he was a pro at bodyboarding. Wishing to catch one more wave, Aaron managed to swim with his bodyboard almost 90 feet off the shore of Kiau Beach. As he waited for his next wave, he felt tense and anxious, as if his body was expecting something serious to happen. In the blink of an eye, a shark's fin began circling Aaron's body. He didn't think for a second that something like this could happen to him. The 18-year-old froze, clutching his bodyboard, his heart pounding aggressively. He reacted, although too late, and started to swim ashore, when all of a sudden the shark opened his massive jaws and bit his right leg. Aaron felt a crushing pressure like nothing before, mixed with a piercing pain in his leg that paralyzed his entire body. The pain felt through Romento's body, fueled his screams for help. His friends, waiting for him to catch his last wave on the shore, didn't hear him at first, as the sound of the waves hitting the rocks was covering Aaron's desperate cries for help. The shark pushed its body against the 18-year-old, hoping to hinder his swimming. Without any result, the animal opened its jaws and swam forward, sinking its sharp teeth deeper into Aaron's right leg again and again, creating severe puncture wounds from which blood managed to seep through. The water turned a rosy color at first, and then crimson. The outcome wasn't too favorable. Despite all this, Aaron continued to fight the shark, hitting it in the head, body, or anywhere he could, desperately trying to resist going underwater. The bubbling water and his continuous screams finally gained the attention of his friends, who couldn't believe what was happening. They never saw it coming. Not knowing what to do, one of them ran to get help, while the others decided it was time to jump in the water to save their friend. Aaron knew he had to do something in order to survive. He used his bodyboard to hit the shark as hard as he could while trying to stay afloat. The problem was that he was losing a lot of blood quickly, so he had a tough job to do. With every ounce of energy he had in his body, he managed to chase the shark away and swim toward his friends. As fast as they could, they wrapped their arms around him and managed to drag him to shore. Climbing the rocky coastline was another obstacle to conquer. With his severely injured leg, Aaron couldn't do much. Help was on the way, but surviving long enough until it arrived was tougher than beating the shark away. With his leg bitten 3 places and without anything to help stop the blood from pouring, Aaron's friends were scrambling to find a way to save the 18-year-old boy. Ripping off the hems of their swimming trunks, they managed to tie up Aaron's wounds, hoping to stop the bleeding. Unfortunately, Aaron's time was running out, as a pool of blood mixed with sand surrounded him. During the attack, the shark severed his femoral artery. It was about 9 a.m. when Aaron arrived at the beach that morning. Only 45 minutes later, he was pronounced dead. The paramedics that responded to Aaron's friend's call performed CPR and tried to stop the bleeding, but his injuries were so deep that nothing could have been done on site. As fate would have it, his cousin, Ron Mizutani, was working that morning at KHON2, Hawaii's source for local news, sports, and weather, covering a sports story at Ko'olina. Suddenly, Ron and his photographer received a call from their boss instructing them to go cover a shark attack just down the road. With things already set in motion, Ron and his colleague quickly approached Nanakuli when they received another call. They were abruptly called off the story, and Ron was told to return to the station. Confused, he followed the order without questioning it, but as he arrived at the station, his boss delivered the grim news. His own younger cousin had perished from that same shark attack. Aaron's death left a hole in his mother's heart that could never be repaired. More than 30 years later, Aaron's mother, Viola Romela, still has no anger toward the shark. One reporter, back in 1992, even asked her, if sharks are considered aumakua, a family god, to Hawaiians, why would a shark bite her son? She believes her son was swimming in shark habitat, which prompted the tiger shark that bit him to attack. Aaron's death, along with the previous shark attack that resulted in the death of a 42-year-old woman, Martha Morrell, triggered a media frenzy back then. Hawaiian newspapers featured front-page stories about shark sightings and pictures of shark hunters hoisting their catches as payback for the human casualties. However, not much can be done after a life is taken away too early by a deadly predator.